WRAZ Radio, 102.7 Hickory, Missouri.
Let it loop. You can tell I'm not in my home studio. This has been a challenge. Not a horrible one, but a challenge. The stand for my light broke. My table's too small. Other than that, we're doing great.
WRAZ Radio,
And
102.7.
I know the camera I've got on the bottom floor is up here, and it's really too far for you to see what's going on, but they are busy down there. So, as I told you earlier, stay with me for the whole show. At the end of the show, there's going to be a nice giveaway from the Wine Journal. They're giving out a gift certificate. Linda. So, if you know somebody that likes the Wine Journal and they want a chance to win a nice gift certificate from here, tell them to tune in. It's going to be good. I see that the Pinnell down at Butler is going to be closing, or is closed. They say they're having trouble getting staffing. So we'll see what happens there. I really didn't have a whole lot. The recycling center in Butler is open again. So there is that. Yes, I'm looking around. You're going to see the back of my head some. But that's just part of the fun, and you do these. I'm having to do a stand-up. Can't sit down for this. So here's what we got going. There's a pretty nice crowd down there. Looks like they're busy tonight. Let's see. I can see 15, 20 people. I know underneath me, where I can't see, there's another 4 or 5. So it's a hopping place tonight. Stop in, get you a glass of wine, a glass of iced tea, a sandwich, a salad, one of their pizza offerings. I'm having iced tea, by the way. It's warm up here in the attic. Linda, did you have anything I should say? Linda, did you have anything you wanted me to say? Senior citizens meals in Butler. They need donations. And I already said that the recycle center down there is open again. The Pinnell's closed. So I really don't have that much going on here. I pretty much told you what I knew. If you've not been here to the Wine Journal, you really need to come see it. It's a really nice setup, upscale. For Adrian, it's seriously upscale. And it's not every place you go, you see a bunch of farmers sipping a glass of wine. So, let's talk about some of the things that's been going on in the news. I see where Joe Biden's official Twitter account has had at least 3 fact checks this week. Since Elon Musk taken over, they have a crowdsourced type fact check, add content, and they've had to take down 3 of their tweets because they were not entirely truthful. It's just And to be honest, I doubt that Biden has a clue what's being tweeted on his account. It's a White House account, they say. The press secretary says it's a White House account. The account says it's Joe Biden's account. So you figure it out. Come on, guys, talk to me. Help me out here. Ask questions. I've talked to Daniel. He says he'll come up here when he gets a chance. Just hope he gets a chance soon because I don't have a whole lot. Any of you wants to come by, come up and visit with me, feel free. If you got questions you want to ask them in the chat window. We'll go with that. This has been one of those days where I've been running around like a chicken with its head cut off, trying to set up some stuff and try and make some changes on the actual radio station. Some of you might have got lucky enough because I put it on a different machine and threw in an old playlist, and I did hear Abbott and Costello's, who's on first play today. So I had no idea it was on there. That was a surprise for me. It's been a while since I used that playlist, at least 6 years, maybe 7. So there was that. It's noisy in here. I would take my headphones off now that I know everything's working, except it's noisy in here. I wouldn't be able to hear myself think. Hopefully you're not hearing as much noise as I am. I hope. It's possible you are. If I crank this up, you probably would. There you go. That's what's going on. Is that something I should read? She doesn't understand that I cannot hear on the good times. And if I've got these headsets on, I really can't hear. Yeah, it's a Carpenter's Cup. They're taking donations for the senior meals and Thanksgiving dinners and stuff. I know that the sheriff's office is taking money for the Shop for a Cop again. That's another good cause. You can always use the money. Y'all aren't talking to me. You aren't saying anything. Any of you want to come on here with me? I can send you an invite, bring you right in here. I can bring, how many can I bring? I think 8. I think 8 more. So there is that. I'm hoping one of the guys comes up to talk to me so we can do an interview. Because if they don't, I'm screwed. Huh? I said, I hope somebody comes up to talk to me because if they don't, I'm screwed. Unless Linda wants to be interviewed. She can tell you what she's been up to lately. She's on a new endeavor herself, so. You want to come up and talk about it? No? You coward. You're better looking than I am. And she agreed with that. You sure you don't want a mic? You want to talk without being on camera? I don't either. She's being cantankerous. Hard to get along with. We've been working on this. I've been working on my remote setup. If I'd have been thinking ahead, other than the fact that they're busy tonight, I wish I could show you the loft better. Maybe I can. Anyway, they've got a real nice loft up here for intimate stuff, groups and things. But it is not great for me. Let me see if I can. I'm set up on a very small table. and I'm very tight. Wrong one. There we go. There's Linda. Say hi. She's sitting on a nice plush leather couch. There's another couch right there. A couple of easy chairs. They got some low tables. So this is a great setup if you wanted to have a group gathering or something upstairs. I'm sure they'd be happy to accommodate. Linda moved. She thinks she got away from me. She's wrong. There she is back there in that chair. So you can't get away from me. Wishful thinking on her part. All righty. Now, if I stand back here, it's a little better. Uh-oh, somebody's actually typing to me. And I don't have my glasses on. Yeah, and in fact, after Bob was gone and Steve was running it, and then Steve got laid up, I actually wrote a weekly article for him for, I don't know, 2-3 years until I retired. It's quite a paper. Between the old school Adrian Journal and the Drexel Star, they were serious and they were listened to. They made a difference. They were real papers, much more real than any of the ones we're seeing now. George, did you ever get your fiber in? Could invite you in here. I'm set up in a Mickey Mouse setup tonight. I can't really show you, but I've got my laptop here. I got a mountain of wires. My light stand broke, so I got my light propped up on the table. I brought my small soundboard, which is great for portable work. Ran an extension cord all across this room. I'm using handheld mics. Got a couple of those up here. I brought one good camera and one cheap, cheesy camera, and that's the one pointing downstairs. Probably should be the one on me and the other one pointing downstairs, but it just didn't work that way. Linda's wandering around behind me. Having to keep an eye on her. George, what was said when they were closing down the journal and stuff, they had that old printing press. They hadn't used it in years. It was cheaper to send things out to be printed. And that thing was, it was a small newspaper type printing press, but it was probably 8 feet long and 5 feet wide. And made out of cast iron, all cast iron. It was heavy and enormous, and they gave it to a couple of high school kids, donated it to them so they could sell it for scrap. That was a shame. The type boxes all went. I don't think Linda wanted to keep any of that stuff, so it just kind of all went away. And I wasn't smart enough to try and get some of those old type boxes, still with the type in them. Things popping up on my screen here. So I hadn't planned on these guys being so busy and was going to do a great interview with them. Unfortunately, they're swamped down there. They're just running their tails off. Now, I'm going to say this again. I know there's a few of you watching that haven't made a comment. There's going to be a giveaway at the end of the show, and you're going to have to be on here to get it. And trust me, you're going to want it. And if you know anybody that would like to get in on that, hit them up. Tell them to get on here and join the show. This will be an online only giveaway. And it'll be only during the live show, so you'll have to be watching to get it. I hate to have it. The odds are great for you now if you don't tell anybody. There's only, I don't know, 3 or 4 watching. And George is in Thailand, so I don't think he's going to be able to claim this prize. So, okay. You guys are going to have to help me out here. Hello, Sharon. Stick around. You might win the prize. You never know. It's a good one. They've been very generous. And I would really like to see more people than 3 or 4 have a chance to win it. There's the old Adrian. I don't know if you'll be able to see this or not. The old Adrian Journal sign. Yeah, it's there. You can't see it very good, but it's there. The spiral staircase was made for younger people. There's a spiral staircase coming up here. I'm getting too old for some of this stuff. You've got a point. I haven't held a newspaper in a long time. The Star is garbage. So I haven't looked at it in years. There was a small paper out there in Arizona City, but it was owned by a corporation and most of the stuff in it was already, you already saw on the news anyway. So that didn't really do much for us. There. My view just got better here. Probably not for you guys, but it got better for me. I discovered a new feature I didn't know I had on this. And I can tell you that I want to explore it, but I don't want to explore it on this 13-inch laptop. So I wonder if I could trick anybody into coming up and talk to me. Look over the rail. I don't think so. There's a couple of people, if I saw them come in, I'd yell at them and say, hey, come here. We'd put them on this. Just stick a microphone in their hand and say, here we are, talk to me. See how they came out on that. Okay, this is 20 minutes of this, and I've done nothing but babble. I don't think they're going to remember to come up and talk to me. But after 20 minutes of this, I might have to go see if I can't corral one of them. I'd send Linda after him, but she'd have to fight those stairs. I don't think she wants to go up and down those steps. I'd send you after him, but I don't think you want to go up and down those steps. You could tackle him and drag him up here. She laughed at me. No sense of humor. The two partners are here running back and forth, and they're busy. I sure would like to corral one of them. Oh, ideal dinner for Thanksgiving. I like smoked turkey, mashed potatoes, some candied yams, green beans cooked with some salt-cured bacon. Maybe I know the tradition is pumpkin pie. Give me a cherry or a deep dish apple. I'd be just as happy. Nothing against pumpkin. It's just I'd rather have one of the others. If you really want to make me happy, give me a German chocolate layer cake. Linda's sitting right here. She grins at me. She won't talk to you. She don't like you people. I think she's scared of the microphone. I did get her to try it for a mic check earlier, and she sounded good on it. I told her she could even talk to you without coming on the camera. She turned me down on that too. She's kind of hard to get along with. I think Daniel's forgot me. I may have to go after him. He's getting an order out of the kitchen right now. I can see him right down there. So, hello, Lisa. Lisa's here. If Lisa was actually here, we'd put her on camera too. Okay. I think I might have to throw something at him. I'm in a great spot for that. I've got a good shot. They've got, I should have got pictures earlier. They've got a patio out back, and it's been nice the last few days. Would have been a good day to sit out there and have your lunch and a cold beverage. If I just ate lunch, I don't eat lunch. I eat kind of a breakfast, and I eat supper. Some people have dinner. I have supper. So, Daniel, now he's bussing tables. That tells you how big it is. Busy it is. The boss is bussing tables. There is nobody working here that is loafing tonight. They're all. Maybe I should have done this at a different time when they weren't so busy. But this gives you an idea. I can't hear. Sharon Eubank. stay till the end of the show. There is prizes, and you have to be watching to win. And George is disqualified because he's too damn far away. Boy, need one of those guys to come up here. It would really make a difference. It's their place. It'd be good for them. I may have to put up the be right back, since I can't get Linda to come get in front of the camera and talk to you while I go down there. You want to do that? Talk about your new machine. No. I do, because I want to hear what's going on. Mouth that far away. Start talking.
I'm all excited about getting a new machine. It's a Cricut maker, and it was supposed to be here today, but it didn't come. The post office said they were bringing it, but didn't. But I'm all excited about it. I'm be able to make my own signs for the wreaths and cups and shirts and just all kinds of things. I've been trying to watch YouTube and trying to learn, and calling my granddaughter. She's had surgery on Halloween, and so she's kind of down, but she's at least answering me when I have a question and have to send her something. Well, you can tell I'm doing better after my fall. I don't have bruises. It's still sore. Got new glasses because my glasses broke. Got new ears the other day. I guess it's a sign of me getting old. They're really busy here. I don't know whether Daniel works on the floor every night, or they're just short of help. That was what Pinnell's down in Harrison or Butler said, that they were closing their doors because they couldn't get enough help. And I've heard that over and over. Since I've been doing these crafts, I've been frequenting my cohort here, Sharon, and I have been frequenting Dollar Trees. And I went up to Belton to one of the Dollar Trees not too long ago, and they had nothing on the shelves as far as Halloween or Thanksgiving or Christmas. They had also cut their hours because they couldn't get help. I don't know. I guess some of us old people are going to have to go back to work just so they can keep things open. What do you want delivered, Lisa? The gift certificate, is that what you're talking about? Oh, am I going to sell wreaths? I'm thinking about it. Right now, I'm just having a lot of fun with them. I don't know. It seems like everybody and their brother is selling wreaths right now. They had a real nice trick-or-treat, trunk-or-treat, I guess it was called, here over Halloween. They put 156 photos on, and I was standing there looking at them all ago. It looks like I missed a lot of fun. We didn't have anybody come to see us. I was hoping we'd have some trick-or-treaters, but I bought some candy. but I made Dale take it upstairs so I'd stay away from it. I've lost about 50 pounds since I started this keto diet, so I sure don't want to get in that Halloween candy. If I do, then that'll go. I think the prizes are at the end, so hang on. I went and got a Halloween costume for Angel, my little dog, but I got it too big. But she wore it anyway. I posted some pictures on it. The other one, you can't get him into anything. It's good to keep him in a halter. He's our little escape artist. He's part Min Pin and part Chihuahua, I think. They're both rescue dogs, so we don't know for sure. But she's supposed to be a Shih Tzu, but I think she's a Maltese, and maybe part Poodle. I don't know, but they're fun. Dale's thinking about a big dog, but I'm just kind of done with them. We lost one in October of last year, not this year, not this year, but last year, and it was just too hard. So I'm not into that. I sure do wish Dale would come back. I'm not sure where he's at. He wasn't supposed to be gone this long. What else to talk about? We had roast for supper. I fixed it in my Instapot, and put some potatoes in there. We got the roast from Red Tail, forgot what it is now, down in Archie. And their meat's really good. They raise their own cows and have them butchered. So they're just a hometown business and small business, and I seen where they went to South Carolina. Her mom lives in South Carolina, and they go down there and get shrimp and things like that and bring back. They also had pork this time when we went down there, and the pork was excellent. And they usually they raise Limousin cows, but I didn't really understand. But they ended up with some Angus / Limousin cows, and they butchered them, and the meat was very good. So we got a little small bundle. I think it was called Empty Nester when we first moved back, and that roast was part of that. So anyway, it was really good, and I'm excited about this machine coming. It was supposed to be here today, but I don't know. I might be too old to learn this stuff, but it looked like I've been watching YouTube and it looks like when I learned how to the program PowerPoint, looks a lot like that, only kind of exploded, a lot bigger and does a lot more things, but I think I'm going to be able to use it. I think so. But I'll probably have to have Brittany help me quite a bit. Thank you, Lisa. I think he's trying to find somebody to come upstairs and talk to him. But it doesn't look like it's working very well. Let's see. Y'all are probably pretty bored. My grandkids were down a couple weeks ago, and then I went to my great grandson's birthday party on um, Sunday before the 30th, and he turned 3. They they just get away from you, I'll tell you. Um, his sister, 2 sisters are 11, and then his brother is 9. Then I have uh, 2 more great grandsons. They're 7 and 9. Good. Oh, and of course Lauren. Here he is.
What'd you find out? How'd you do?
Running out of food.
I know the feeling. Okay, did you harass her? I hope. I've changed my mic. She's a little shorter than I am. There we go. I'm trying to get one of the owners up here. Yes, prizes at the end. Nice prizes at the end. Mike and me are not friends. There we go. That ought to be better. Either that or switch over to handheld. I'm really hoping to get Daniel up here. Otherwise, I've run out of things to say, and I think Linda ran out of things to say. This is not the ideal setup. It's do what? I'll watch it later. I'll come back and watch this and see what she said. They are really humping, and I think the patio's going tonight too. So I think this is the only place that hadn't got customers in it. Had a nice talk while I was gone with a couple from Harrisonville. People drive a little ways to get here. A couple down there I was talking to from Harrisonville. So people are driving to come down here and enjoy this place. And I told her I would remember her name about 10 feet, and that's what I did. His name's Joe. Joe I got. Hers I didn't. Every time those guys pass under this balcony, I'm hoping that one of them's coming up here. But they're actually working. I'm gonna bumble along here for a couple more minutes, and if one of them don't show up, I'm gonna start winding it down. We'll see how it goes. I always enjoy watching people work. Other people working is what I like. People are eating some good-looking food. If you like salad, they've got a Greek salad here that's really good. And I can't ever think of the name of it. I don't speak French, but their little cold cut tray. Linda can't think of it either. That's really good. And their bacon jam. They have bacon jam. It is unbelievable. I don't know if they make it or buy it, but it's really good. All right. Computer's giving me a fit. It's wanting something. I don't know what it wants. It's not going to get it. Okay. These guys are working way too hard. I was actually hoping to see somebody wander through here that I really knew well, and I would yell at them and have them come up and talk to us. That's okay. Well, I'm about to call it good. So, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to find my thing. Bear with me. I don't know what's going on here. Oh. That didn't go well. I went away. I went away for a bit. Hopefully I'll be back any soon. Here we go. All right, that was interesting. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I did there. Probably should have put my glasses on. Okay. I'm just about ready to do the giveaway. I only got 5 of you in here, so just ignore me for a minute while I get this set up. Okay. I think you're going to have to take my word for it. Here we go. All right. Those of you that are in here are eligible to win. And I'm going to run this tool and then I'll disqualify George. There's only 5 of you here. So I'm going to disqualify Linda too. So, Nope. Do it again. You can't win. We'll see what happens this time. I think this is rigged. She came up twice. There we go. Now we have a winner. Marilyn Yoakum. You are the winner. Marilyn, you've won a $50 gift certificate from the Wine Journal. I'm not sure how we're going to do that, but I may just have to leave your name with them and you can come in and get it. That ought to do dinner for two and a couple of drinks. How do you like that? Marilyn, are you okay? But I will check with Daniel and see how we want to handle this. But you are the winner. So watch me find something to write on, like a napkin. And Marilyn, I'll let you know how they want to do that. I'm going to have to start wearing my glasses when I'm doing. Now, wait a minute. You want a pie? I'm not sure that's right. I'm bumping the mic with my glasses. Marilyn, have you ever been to the Wine Journal? This is making me crazy. Everybody likes a good pie. Especially Dale, yeah. Have you been to the Wine Journal? Well, now you can come here. So now you can come here and eat on them. That ought to get you a couple of pretty good meals and drinks. And I will check with Daniel to see how he wants to do that. All right. This was fun. I'm going to have to rethink some of my setup, but this was fun. And I'm going to start wandering out of here. We had 50 minutes. Those guys have been too busy. So I'm just going to say, y'all take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. And we'll see you next week. Same time, same place. Have a good night.